A few times a month, Pete Carroll would leave his comfort zone at USC and hop in the back of a Camry driven by Bo and head to the worst neighborhoods in South Central. Most often, he would arrive near midnight at the gang's hotspots. Through a mutual friend, Pete Carroll was able to connect with Bow Wow, a respected OG member from the Grape Street Crips. He was able to grant Pete Carroll entry access into his turf, so Pete would regularly venture into Watts and hang out in the Jordan housing projects. There in the courtyard, he emphasizes, listened, encouraged, and laughed with them. He'd shake hands, listen to their stories, and offer help to anyone who needed it.
They're used to those ghetto birds. They're not used to having someone like Pete Carroll give them his cell phone number.
I'd be happy to do that, you know?
Cool,
Get your phone
thank
out.
you.
Get your phone out.
Sure. It's motivational. I mean, I met Pete Carroll and he said he would offer his services to me.
He gave you a cell number.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Pete Carroll stood in the heart of the projects with no fear. During this time in 2008, the atmosphere in the Jordan Downs was tense. For a long stretch in the 2000s, it was a black cloud hanging over the Jordan Downs. But Coach Carroll assured them that he wanted to be at the Jordan Downs, especially at that time. He invited everyone to a Trojan scrimmage as his guest. He wanted them to get a breather from the projects and to feel a little bit less stressed for an afternoon. Pete Carroll was allowed a free pass to go wherever he wanted because he put his money where his mouth was, pulling up to Compton for the day and stopping by the Nickerson Gardens on the way back. He did a lot of work in areas that most coaches wouldn't even go to. Coach Carroll tapped in with key members from the Black P Stones and would visit the jungles on various occasions at all hours of the day. The jungles is one of the more infamous sections in LA County. Denzel Washington depicted the neighborhood as a crooked cop immersed in the street drug trade in the movie Training Day. Pete Carroll would show up at noon on a Tuesday and midnight on a Friday, visiting with the gang members hanging out along King off La Brea. He reached out to the kids and saved a few lives. He was always trying to get young black youth involved in athletics as an alternative. If the OGs would assist with getting the kids in football, they'd get paid his return.